finish that line and then let you sing again. When you go into, in recent years, you know, so much, you've done, you know, all this other harmony singing with Elvis Costello, with Bright Eyes, with Neil, with, you know, and then coming off of this tour with Buddy and with the other girls and everything. How, you know, sort of how spontaneous and how scripted is that? How do you approach that kind of work as opposed to Emmylou?
There's no script. Absolutely, with people like that who are so incredibly talented and have so much material, not only their own songs, but people started doing covers too, and we would do, maybe before the show or at sound check, somebody would say, oh, I think I'm going to do this song by the band. And they would run it and say, okay, well, you know, you can come in here or there, and we'd get some lyrics, but we never really rehearsed anything, and the show was different every single night. We're hoping to do this Three Girls and Their Buddy again. Maybe in January of next year, but maybe go someplace warm.
West Coast.
I mean, California or, you know, any place other than, you know, Milwaukee was a great audience, but it was cold that night. It was the same night as the Green Bay game, Green Bay Giants game. But we were inside, so.
Sold out anyway.
You want to sing?
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
So, you know, I just, I thought about a few songs that I could do by myself and things that I had done on this Three Girls and Their Buddy tour. And this is one, this is actually a song that I was asked to record a song for a Joni Mitchell tribute.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you a little story about the first time I saw Joni Mitchell. I was, you know, struggling single mother, working in some clubs in DC and not really knowing where my life was going to go. And I got invited by some people to go to the Philadelphia Folk Festival. And I'm trying to think, it was 71 maybe. I can't remember, it all blurs together. But I thought I was pretty hot stuff, you know. You know, I could play 3 chords and sing a bunch of folk songs. And, you know, I had long hair like Joan Baez. And, you know, I thought, you know, I'm pretty good. And I saw Joni Mitchell, and I thought at that point, I almost thought, and also I saw Bonnie Raitt the same night, and she could play, you know, all those folk blues that I love to listen to, but I thought, well, girls don't play that, you know. And then Joni Mitchell was like writing my life. You know, I heard songs that I just thought, but why didn't, you know, but that's what I feel, you know. So it was inspiring, but it was also a little disheartening for me. And until I guess I found my own voice, which gratefully I think Graham was responsible for that. But anyway, it was very hard to find a Joni Mitchell song that I felt I could, you know, sing. And not just try to pretend to be Joni, because nobody can do that. She's one of a kind. And I will warn you right now, this is a very harrowing song. It's about a place in Ireland that just closed down maybe a couple of decades ago, maybe a little longer, a convent where girls were sent if they were had gotten into trouble, or even if they just looked like they were going to get into trouble. And they pretty much were prisoners the rest of their life there. And so it's called Magdalene Laundries. I was an unmarried girl. I just turned 27 when they sent me to the sisters for the way men looked at me. Cast in chain into the Magdalene Laundries. Most girls come here pregnant, some by their own fathers. Bridget got that belly by her parish priest. They'd like to keep things white as snow, woe-begotten daughters in the steaming stains once glimpsed their groom, then they know, and they cast aside the stones beneath their rosaries. They move the grass they walk upon, they leech the light out of the room. They'd like to try to stun the dream at the